Okay, everybody, here's the 1990 version of Jeopardy for the DOS. As part of Hunter Dillon's belated birthday special. Still got Daniel here with me.
What's up, Doc?
Nobody does the Bugs Bunny impression like he does. Got Jody and Dan facing me. Here we go, let's play Jeopardy.
Like
USA for 100.
Elmer Fudd impression better than Nick Bishop.
Well said. Including the president, it said only 291 of those living in Washington, D.C. in 1802 were this.
Real close. Jody. Quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Fed employees. So Jody answered that one correctly. Now she makes a selection. The rodeo for 100. The largest outdoor rodeo anywhere takes place at the Stampede held here. What is Calgary? The rodeo for 200. Most common breed used in bull riding. Jody. What is Brahma? She got it right. USA for 500. The 53 million acres given to the Indians contain a half of the nation's supply of this element. And it's uranium. USA for 200. After the Winter Olympics of 1980 were held here, the Olympic Village was used as a prison. Dan. It is Lake Placid. Lake Placid, New York. USA for 300. From 1961 until it ended in 1975, this cost the U.S. about $28 million a day. Wow. Dan. It was the Vietnam War. Gonna close out USA for 400. Of about 35, 50, or 75% amount of U.S. pop, occupying the most densely settled 2.1 of the land population.
Ever hear from Leon when he'll be available for episode 6 of Disney Jeopardy?
75%. Well, I talked to him last night. He says he's in the process of getting a new laptop.
Oh, so that's why he wasn't able to communicate with us for so long.
And he's been busy as well. Of 8, 12, or 20 seconds, the minimum length of time a buckaroo has to stay on a bucking bronco. What is 8? It is 8. The rodeo for 400. In calf roping, at least this many legs must be tied together. Dan. It's 3. Rivers for 400. Though not the longest river in the Soviet Union, it is the longest in Europe. What is the Volga? Rivers for 100. When someone in New York is sent up the river to Sing Sing, this is the river he's sent up. The Hudson River. Rivers for 200. River dammed by Chief Joseph, John Day, and the Grand Coulee. What is the Columbia? Rivers 300. Only Middle Eastern country sharing its name with a nearby river. Oh, I know this one, Dan. The Jordan, yeah. The Jordan River. But Dan takes the lead for now. That's okay.
That son of a biscuit.
Oh, it's okay. It's still early. Phobias for 100. Term for both the disease, rabies, and the fear of water. What is hydrophobia? Let's take, phobias for 200. Triskaidekaphobia, the fear of this, can account for the loss of an entire floor in a high rise. What is the number 13?
I knew the answer was 13.
Uh-huh. Triskaidekaphobia. Let's take phobias for 300. In his first inaugural speech, FDR might have been referring to phobophobia, or this. What is fear of fear itself? No. Dan. Fear of fear itself. Yeah, I had to put fear of fear. Fear of fear. Okay. I understand now, but that's okay. The rodeo for 500. The youngest world champion rodeo was 11-year-old Metha Broerson in this event. Jody. It is barrel racing. We're going to phobias now. For 400. Astrophobia is not a fear of astronauts, but of these. What are stars? The stars, uh-huh. Phobias 500. Dobie Gillis's beatnik buddy, Maynard G. Krebs, had a marked case of ergophobia, fear of this. Jody. Doesn't know. But at least she's not making a dum-dum of herself like the computer players in the last segment. Work. Okay. I'll take Rivers for 500. Oh, I got the daily double. I have 1,400. Let's do 600. Though most of the river is in Brazil, the Amazon starts at Francisco de Orellana in this country. What is Peru? Yes! And I take the lead. I'll take TV Love for 100. This 1950 sitcom, a pioneer in using live audiences, was also first to use 3 cameras simultaneously. What is I Love Lucy? TV Love for 200. Chuck Woolery presides and the audience decides on how couples should match up on this show. What is Love Connection? TV Love 300. After playing newlyweds on this 1972 3 show, David Burney and Meredith Baxter became real-life husband and wife. Dan. Oh, Bridget Love. Bridget loves Bernie. TV Love for 400. Love in the Pill and Love in a Couple of Couples were 2 of the episodes in its first telecast. Jody. Love American Style. Now TV Love for 500. It was the title for the original Bob Cummings show in syndication. Dan. Doesn't know. Jody. It is Love That Bob. We have one category left, which is 2-letter words. Let's go. How much? 200. It's paired with behold and to mean look and see. What is low? 100, please. Most parents answer to, I found the snake. Can I keep it? What is no? I don't like snakes. 300. Interjection used by sailors about to haul on a rope or Rocky trying to get Adrian's attention. What is ho? No. It's yo. Yo. $400. How a Scot might address his little woman or one of Alcott's little women. What is Joe? Now the last clue. An ancient Oriental game or an NBC game show that got old fast. What is go? Oh, I forgot the G. Yeah, got away with it that time. Ow. So I have 2,200, Dan 1,600, Jody 1,700. So Dan goes first in Double Jeopardy. Spiritual songs for 800. It's believed he wrote the hymn, A Mighty Fortress is Our God. Dan. Who was Martin Luther King. Or Martin Luther. Excuse me, just Martin Luther. State flowers for 400. Logically enough, it's state flowers, the orange blossom. What is Florida? Let's go with state flowers for 200, please. Not surprisingly, this state's official flower is the Mayflower. What is Massachusetts? State flowers for 600. Included in lists of state flowers is the District of Columbia, is fittingly this kind of rose. What is the American Beauty rose? Yay! State flowers 800. State with the biggest official flower, the sunflower. What is Kansas? State flowers 1,000. Its official flower is the white pinecone and tassel. Maine.